Hi friends, thought I would do a quick break with you today. I was watching a video. Oh goodness, I can't remember the name of the channel. I know her name is Blossom. And she was doing where she was cleaning out a bookshelf. And she was showing all the books that were her mother's about, I think it was like crochet and knitting. Which gave me the idea that I've been wanting to do this for a while, but to show you some of the old crochet books that I have that were my grandmother and my great-grandma's. This one right here, bedspreads and tablecloths, my grandma made that. I have it right, well actually she made a couple. She made one in red, and then she made one in purples. And purple's my favorite color. Well, she didn't make it for me, but it was one that she had made that I have now. I don't have it put away. I had it out in what used to be my vintage room. If I have a picture, I will include it in here. But I turned it into my craft room, so I don't have it out anymore. But this one, if it has it, let's see. This doesn't show a date, but there's some really pretty patterns. I would probably never make them. I just don't have the patience to do any of this. I can make things, but it has to be quick. Now these are made out of crochet thread or crochet cotton, which is what I prefer. Now I will show you, there's a pattern where she made another bedspread, but that was out of oyster weight. But that's one. Don't think she made this one, but this one is real pretty. This one's copyright 1994. Excuse me, 1954. Coates and Clark. I love doilies. I have a lot of her doilies. After the stroke, I just put things in away because I just didn't have the desire to have all that stuff out and take care of it. Maybe if I'm ever at least 75% back to normal, I can take them out again. So that's one book. Then we have Pineapples on Parade. She made me, when I was an infant, a pineapple dress. And when my granddaughter was little, you know, when she was first born, she got to wear it for a picture. If I can find those pictures, I will put those in here too. But here's doilies, doilies, and more doilies. And this is Gift Shopping with Crochet. It looks like there's a doll pattern. Let's flip that over. Alright, if you all want to hold on, I'll see if I can put this camera up above so we can look at stuff, okay? And everything falls down. That is how it goes. Ouchie. Alright, let's see if we can try and get this done in frame. Alright, I have a couple of these kind of doilies. Do you know it is so difficult to find YouTube videos that show you how to, she made this one, pineapple tablecloth, but YouTube videos that show you how to starch basically anything, but especially doilies. Or I should say, the ones that I did find are not the way that she did them. So I try to do it from memory. I was, you know, she passed away when in 2006. She made this one too. I have some of these. But I was, you know, young and then a teenager when I used to watch her iron. I'd watch her iron. I love to watch her do the cotton sheets. I don't know. It's weird, I guess. Okay, this one is falling apart. But this, yeah, it's so pretty. I just love looking in these things. Knit and crochet for girl and boy babies. Don't know how to knit. I do have a couple of books about knitting. This was 1950. And looks like it was Red Heart and Clark's was the video, the brands up there. When, let's see, my son, when he was an infant, she made him a sweater and shorts, or little pants. Outfit. These are so cute. Then fluffy ruffles. This one they've got, well, they got fluffy ruffles around the window and wrapped around the plant pots. I never seen that one. She did have a thing about collars. She liked crochet collars. Probably because I know what goes into these, even if I've never made them. That's why it's so hard, even though I want to do the, you know, altered art and use the, people use the crochet doilies and stuff for their art projects. I have the worst time trying to cut that stuff up. I had a friend who had a, I don't know if you call it an antique store, but it was lots and lots of old things in there. And, I think she called it a salvage store. But I made things for her to sell. She'd give me the materials and stuff that she had in her shop, and then I would make things. Like, I will include a picture, if I can, of purses that I made. But she would give me old crochet tablecloths and stuff and say, use this. And it would take me, I would have to give myself pep talks and, okay, you can do this, you know. Whew, that first cut was the hardest. She'd do that too. She'd give me different trims and stuff, and I used it on the purses and everything. I preferred to use it if I didn't have to cut it. But, and I have some crochet things, trims and stuff that I found at thrift stores and stuff like that. I love that kind of stuff. I just have a difficulty cutting it up. Well, now we know this is old. We're just sitting there on our doily table with some cigarettes. This is from 1943. This one. The Royal Society. But again, I'm just flipping real fast because I don't have time to sit there and look at all of it with me. I just really like this kind of stuff. Alright, and I have, well, when the room was my vintage room, I had a bowl full of flowers that she crocheted. And I also have pillowcases that were crochet trimmed, embroidered. Now those I know how to do. I know how, or about how to do this, but I have not done it. But I do know how to embroider. But that's pretty. Alright, and let's look at this one real quick. These were so nice. You see them, just so much time and patience that these people put on this stuff. This is from 1940. Old time crochet. This is from 1980. Here we can make some slippers. This looks like it's with worsted weight. Irish cotton. So pretty. 1920 filet nightgown. 1953 holiday pot holders. I would love to make those, but it would involve reading, and I can do it. Right before the stroke, I taught myself and made several Cabbage Patch dresses that I read the patterns for, but I don't like doing it. This is slippers, 10 cents. Now the only slipper I can make is with granny squares. I should make one for on here. This has little kitties on it. Prize winners. Alright. Love, love, love doilies. Look at that one. That one's pretty. I don't think she ever made any like that. But she did make plenty of these. Whoops, where is it? These right here. I think they're, what, pansies? This right here. Oh yes, this right here. I've made these. She made them. She used to make them all the time. I made some. Really, really simple. Use the cotton thread and a balloon, and you can use liquid starch. You just pour it through there and let it dry on the balloon. When it's done, you pop the balloon and then cut a little hole so you can have the way to put the Easter stuff inside. You can also use watered down Elmer's glue if you want. It's pretty. Now she made crochet aprons. I have some of those still. She was always crocheting. She probably would have liked to have watched people crochet and watched YouTube. But I don't think YouTube was around yet when she passed away. And she didn't have a computer. Edging for babies and children. I do have some of my mom's dresses that were edged like this. These, I have several of these daffodils that she made. But as you can see, I have whole bunches, and chances of me ever doing anything in them is very slim, but I do like looking at them. So let's move those over to the side real quick. Alright, and this is, I guess she saw a pattern and didn't want to Xerox it at the time or something, and just wrote it all out. I like looking at these too. I like seeing her handwriting. Grape bottle cap hat plate mat. I'll take her word for it. Here are some loop stitch booties. And then crochet pattern. This is for pot holders. Granny crochet vest. The rose doily. Here is a poncho. Calla lily ruffled doily. And then here's another thing. Back behind here, this is just my Mary Maxim patterns. But I hope you like looking at those. They're just, you know, some old patterns just to look back on things. I do have some finished projects, but I'll include a picture of the memory pillows. I've made 4, and I do need to make more. She's sending me those. Let's see. I have started doing some oh, I don't know what you call it. I've taken a stamping, you could say, of the they call them paper dolls, stamping them and coloring those in, just to try something different. It's been a while since I've tried that. And I sent off the Happy Mail. I guess she hasn't received it yet, probably Wednesday. And then I'm getting started on another Happy Mail project for another YouTube friend. And I want to thank everybody who's just subscribed. Know that I don't do just one thing. I do lots of things. So please stay and just, you know, spend some time and watching the different things that I do. And I try to include a picture on the icon or whatever the thing's called, so that people know at the beginning whether it's going to be crochet, sewing, dolls, and then you don't have to click on it if you don't want to. I just like to do everything, and where people say that crochet helps them relax, it does not do that for me. It too much thinking, and I need lots of different things, so I don't think. For me, thinking is not good. So, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Bye, y'all.